Dawn paints the ocean in shades of gold. Beneath the still waters, thousands of cages drift quietly like hidden treasure chests. Inside, oysters embrace time itself, silent, patient, and unyielding. Yet among thousands of these creatures, only 1 in 1,000 will cradle a perfect pearl, round, radiant, and worth more than gold. Welcome to AgriWorks USA. In today's journey, we'll uncover the secret life of pearls, nature's living gemstones, born not from rocks or mines, but from fragile creatures of the sea. For centuries, pearls have been cherished as symbols of purity, prosperity, and elegance. But behind their shimmering beauty lies a story of rarity, craftsmanship, and global trade that connects remote pearl farms to the world's most luxurious jewelry houses. From delicate implantation and years of waiting, to the precision harvest and the final polish that turns a hidden gem into a timeless necklace, every pearl tells a story of patience and perfection. Stay with us, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more extraordinary stories from AgriWorks USA. Out of more than 800 oyster species in the world, fewer than 20 can create pearls of high quality. And even then, nature is unforgiving. The chance of a flawless natural pearl forming is about 1 in 10,000. This extreme rarity explains why pearls have long been treasured as symbols of wealth and power. The legendary La Peregrina pearl, once worn by Spanish queens and later Elizabeth Taylor, sold for $1.8 million at auction, an emblem of timeless luxury. Yet the meaning of pearls extends beyond money. In Eastern cultures, they stand for prosperity, longevity, and family harmony. In the West, they are cherished as heirlooms, gifts passed from mother to daughter, embodying purity and elegance. For centuries, poets have called them tears of the gods and frozen moonlight fallen into the sea. But this beauty is fragile. Oysters require clean, stable waters to survive. Rising pollution and ocean acidification threaten entire farms, making pearls not only a luxury item, but also a reminder that protecting nature is essential to preserve beauty itself. Pearls may share the same origin, yet their value differs dramatically depending on type and geography. Akoya pearls, cultivated in Japan, are known for their small, perfectly round shapes and soft pink or silvery white hues, usually measuring between 2 and 10 millimeters. They represent the classic pearl necklace seen for generations. In contrast, Tahitian pearls from French Polynesia reveal dark, mysterious tones, black, green, purple, or silver, that make them stand out in luxury markets. Even larger are the South Sea pearls from Australia, the Philippines, and Myanmar, often exceeding 15 millimeters in size. Their golden or silvery luster has earned them the title Queen of Pearls, commanding the highest prices. Finally, there are freshwater pearls mass-produced in China. Though less valuable individually, each freshwater oyster can yield 10 to 30 pearls, making China the source of over 80% of global supply. Altogether, the pearl industry is worth an estimated $9 to $10 billion annually. While China dominates in volume, Japan and Australia remain leaders in prestige and price, proving that in the pearl world, scale and rarity define two very different paths to value. Do you prefer the delicate beauty of Akoya pearls or the bold brilliance of South Sea pearls? What about the mysterious charm of Tahitian black pearls? Do they capture your imagination? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to keep following AgroWorks USA. The story of cultured pearls begins not in the ocean, but in the workshop. Farmers first prepare the nucleus, the tiny bead that will serve as the heart of a pearl. Thick oyster shells are cut into cubes, then ground and polished into flawless spheres. Precision is everything. Even the smallest imperfection can alter the pearl's eventual shape. Each bead is measured down to the micron, sterilized and carefully packed before being sent to farms. Yet a nucleus alone cannot spark creation. It must be paired with a living catalyst, a sliver of mantle tissue taken from a healthy donor oyster. These cells have the remarkable ability to secrete nacre, the same iridescent substance that will form the pearl's luminous layers. With steady hands, technicians gently open the host oyster and place both nucleus and tissue into a biological pocket within its body. From this moment, the oyster begins its silent labor. What began as a bead and a fragment of living tissue is lowered into the sea, suspended in nets and cages, ready to embark on the long journey toward becoming a gem of the ocean. Once implanted, the oysters are returned to the sea, suspended in baskets or long lines where currents provide oxygen and food. From this point forward, time becomes the most critical ingredient. Depending on the type of pearl, the growth cycle can last 12 to 36 months, during which the oyster slowly deposits thousands of microscopic layers of nacre around the nucleus. The longer the oyster is left undisturbed, the thicker the nacre and the higher the luster, a quality that directly determines market value. But farming pearls is far from passive. Every 2 to 3 months, farmers haul the cages from the water to clean them. Barnacles, algae, and parasites are removed, since they compete for nutrients and can weaken or even kill the oyster. Farmers may also enrich the water with microalgae, a natural food source that boosts oyster health and enhances nacre production. This stage demands vigilance. A sudden storm, a rise in sea temperature, or pollution runoff can devastate an entire farm in days. Yet when conditions are carefully maintained, each oyster becomes a living factory, quietly crafting one of nature's most enduring treasures. If you were a pearl farmer, would you dare to invest 3 years of work just for the chance of a few perfect pearls? In your view, what is the greatest risk in pearl farming? Let us know in the comments. I'm eager to hear your perspective. After years of patience, the moment of truth finally arrives. When oysters reach maturity, typically between 2 and 4 years old, farmers begin the delicate process of harvest. Divers carefully raise the heavy cages from the sea, each one holding hundreds of oysters that have remained closed and silent for years, concealing treasures within. But not every oyster contains a pearl worth keeping. To avoid waste, technicians first pass the shells through X-ray machines, identifying those that show signs of pearl formation. Only the selected oysters are opened, ensuring that each effort is purposeful. On the harvesting table, the process demands surgical precision. Oysters are gently clamped to prevent damage, then slowly pried open just enough to reveal the pearl sac. Using a thin, rounded instrument, the technician separates the tissue and removes the pearl with absolute care. A single slip can scratch the nacre and reduce its value dramatically. Healthy oysters may be reimplanted and returned to the sea, though the first pearl is almost always the finest. Each successful extraction represents years of risk, labor, and devotion, transforming the silent work of nature into a luminous gem ready for its next journey. Once removed from the oyster, a pearl's journey is far from complete. The first step is cleaning. Pearls are rinsed in water, then gently polished with salt or fine powders to reveal their natural glow. This simple process already separates dull pearls from those with shimmering brilliance. Next is grading, the most decisive stage. Pearls are evaluated on 5 key criteria: size, shape, surface, color, and luster. Perfectly round pearls with flawless sheen are considered the highest quality, while irregular or blemished pearls drop sharply in value. 2 pearls of the same size may differ in price by thousands of dollars, depending on these qualities. The best pearls are drilled and matched into strands for necklaces, earrings, or luxury rings. Those with lower grades are not wasted. Many are crushed into pearl powder, used for cosmetics and health supplements. Even oyster shells are recycled to produce new nuclei. In pearl farming, nothing is left behind. Every part of the harvest contributes to beauty, industry, or science, ensuring that the process is both efficient and sustainable. Are you surprised that 2 pearls of the same size can differ in price by thousands of dollars? Do you think lower-grade pearls, often ground into cosmetics, are still worth it? Remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss new videos from AgriWorks USA. Behind every strand of pearls lies a complex global supply chain. China dominates freshwater pearl production, responsible for more than 80% of global volume. Farms along rivers and lakes raise millions of oysters, producing vast quantities at low cost. Workers in these facilities often earn between $200 and $400 a month. Yet the pearls they harvest may later retail for hundreds each once refined and sold abroad. By contrast, Japan remains synonymous with Akoya pearls, where branding and tradition elevate even modestly sized pearls into luxury products. Australia and the Philippines specialize in South Sea pearls, the rarest and largest, fetching tens of thousands of dollars for a single necklace. Altogether, the pearl industry generates an estimated $9 to $10 billion annually. Yet its value depends on more than quantity. It hinges on perception and prestige. In China, efficiency drives scale, while in Japan and Australia, scarcity and craftsmanship sustain premium markets. This tension between mass production and artisanal rarity defines the modern pearl trade, connecting humble oyster farmers to luxury boutiques around the world. From the still waters of the ocean to the bright lights of luxury boutiques, every pearl carries a story of patience, fragility, and transformation. What begins as a grain of sand becomes a radiant gem shaped by time, nature, and human care. Pearls are not only jewels of elegance, they are reminders of the delicate balance between humanity and the sea. Now the question is yours. If you had the choice, would you treasure a bold South Sea pearl or a classic strand of Akoya? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from AgriWorks USA.